A wealthy man, who possessed vast amounts of gold and silver, had 7 beautiful women as his concubines. Tragically, he passed away at the young age of 27. One day, a Taoist priest arrived at the house to seek donations for his temple. The old butler informed the priest that it was not an appropriate time, as the young master had just died. The priest, however, claimed he could bring the master back to life. Upon hearing this, the butler hurried to the inner chambers to discuss the matter with the mistresses. They were all thrilled by the idea and insisted that the master must be saved at any cost. When the butler returned to the lobby, the priest had already left. The butler found the priest in the marketplace. He invited the priest back to the house. The priest explained that he could revive the young master, but on one condition. Someone would have to sacrifice their life to make it happen. The butler returned to the mistresses to relay the priest's terms, but none of them were willing to give up their lives for their husband. The butler then went back to the priest and said, "I am an old man with limited time left. I am willing to exchange my life for my master's." The priest agreed and told the butler he would have 2 days to bid farewell to his friends, and the ritual would take place on the 3rd day. The butler spent the next 2 days saying goodbye to his friends. Some called him foolish, while others praised his loyalty. On the 2nd day, as he passed by a temple, he went inside to pray before a statue of Buddha. An old monk approached him and said he was under the influence of an evil spirit. The monk handed him an envelope containing a piece of incantation and 5 golden fingers, instructing him to open it only in an emergency. As soon as the butler left the temple, he opened the envelope and discovered its contents. Sensing something was amiss with the priest, he decided to take precautions. On the 3rd night, he hid above a beam in the room and placed a dummy in the bed. Shortly after, 2 ghosts dressed in black entered the room and attempted to lift the young master's body from the coffin. The butler heard a voice beneath the coffin and realized it was not his master's voice but the priest's. When the ghosts placed the corpse on the bed and pulled back the covers, they discovered the dummy instead of the butler. The priest exclaimed that his scheme had been uncovered. One of the ghosts leaped up to seize the butler, but before it could reach him, it was struck down to the ground. The 2 ghosts fled immediately, and the priest was killed by the golden fingers. A piece of paper was found on his corpse, bearing the words, "No one can commit evil things without being punished." It turned out that the priest had planned to eliminate the butler and take the women and wealth for himself.